On the day the Seas gave up Jesse Robredo's body, Malacañan announced that President Aquino wanted to give him a state funeral, one of the highest honors bestowed upon a citizen of the Republic of the Philippines. A state funeral encompasses many things, among them gun salutes and taps at the graveside, as we discuss in this report. From the time he was first waked in Naga City, 24-hour sentries or vigil guards have kept watch over Jesse Robredo. A flag drapes his casket. The white portion with a sun and 3 stars covers the head of the casket. The blue portion of the flag is to the right, the red to the left. At no time should or does the flag touch the ground. No wreath of flowers are placed atop the flag. The family had earlier politely turned down an offer for the secretary to be buried at the Libingan ng mga Bayani, as is customary in state funerals. His widow, Lenny, said he would have wanted to be buried in Naga, his happy place, she said. Transportation, escorts, and burial expenses are all care of the state. Robredo's funeral will have as escorts a platoon each from the Army's Security and Escort Battalion, the Navy's Marine Security and Escort Group, the Air Force's 523rd Honor Escort Group, and the PNP's Honor Battalion. Colonel Robert Dauz, who is commanding officer of the Security and Escort Battalion, will serve as the overall ceremonial troop commander for the funeral. Dauz says apart from the escort battalion, the AFP and the PNP are all pitching in. The PNP will provide the band, the graveside firing party, and the bugler. The Army provides the gun salute firing party. The casket carriers or secondary pallbearers will also be a composite team, similar to what we saw in Cory Aquino's funeral. A message, Dauz says, of bayanihan, the same spirit that pervaded the search and rescue mission in Masbate. A 21-gun salute is reserved for the President for arrival, departure, and funeral honors. As a cabinet secretary, Jesse Robredo is entitled to a 19-gun salute, which is what both the AFP and the PNP rendered in all arrival and departure honors for him since he died. 5 105mm howitzers will each fire successively for a total of 19 shots at his burial. The 21 or 19-gun salute stems from a naval tradition when a warship fires its cannons harmlessly until all ammunition is spent to show it was disarmed and to signify lack of intent to attack. The 19-gun salute is not to be confused with the 3-rifle volley or the 3-volley salute at the gravesite. 3 squads of 7 riflemen, each carrying an M14, will fire 1 shot each for a total of 21 shots. Its symbolism, death comes to all. The gun salute also had its roots in the American Civil War, when 2 armies on a battlefield would take turns removing their dead and wounded. A truce would be called and volleys were fired to signal the work was done. When the 3rd round of the 3-rifle volley has been fired, the commander gives the order for the troops to put down their weapons. Then a bugler plays the taps or tawag paghimlay. Taps was written by a bugler in the U.S. military as a lights-out theme in the 1860s. But through time, because of its haunting tune, it began to be used in military funerals as a way of bidding the departed soldier a final good night. The flag that draped Robredo's casket since Tuesday will be folded. Each fold has special meaning, each officer holding it close to his chest before passing it on to the next man. The flag will then be presented to the President, who will in turn present it to Mrs. Lenny Robredo.